Kat Ramirez, your host of Stand Out and Grow. I want to help your business stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. Building your business is really, really hard. And knowing what marketing and advertising tools you need to help you become successful is extremely confusing. After 30 years of working with thousands of businesses, I am here to help you make good business decisions. I want to help you understand the programs that are available to you so that you can stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. So let's get started.
Hey there, Kat here, CEO and founder of adBidtise and #SocialBuzz. Hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. And if you're not a mom, I hope you gave your mom a special hug, gift, thanks, anything, something. And I know this year Mother's Day seemed a little different because of the fact that our whole social distancing, which is too bad, because I felt like, it was a little different. But, regardless, as my mom would say, you should have a happy Mother's Day every day. Like, you should be thankful for your mom every day. So that's what my mom says. And so, Mom, if you're watching, I love you. Hope you had a happy Mother's Day, even though we did talk. I did call my mom yesterday. So again, talking about LinkedIn and how powerful LinkedIn is. And I'm going to walk you through some tools and stuff that you can do to really have LinkedIn work for you. So just give you a little update about me and my LinkedIn. I have just under 45,000 LinkedIn connections. And I really maximize LinkedIn for all the opportunities that I can utilize it for. And my connections continue to grow every week, every month. So I probably average about, here lately, maybe 10,000 a month. And it's all about being consistent and having activity. And so if you're consistent and you have activity, it's just like anything else in advertising and marketing, is you have to put yourself out there and become an expert in your field in order for people to gravitate to you or want to connect with you. Nobody's going to connect with you if they don't know who you are or they don't see what you're an expert in, and you certainly do not put it out there. And quite frankly, this information you can identify and use on any social media. I just want to talk about LinkedIn primarily today because it is a powerful vehicle that is being underutilized. And I think it's ironic because when I first signed up to be a LinkedIn Live host, one of the lengthy rules was don't talk about LinkedIn, which I think is kind of weird, because don't you want people on LinkedIn to teach other people how to use LinkedIn? I mean, I would think so. So anyways, that's what I'm going to teach you today and what we're going to walk through. I'm in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful day today. It's sunny. I don't know what the temperature is like. I haven't been outside, but it is beautiful and sunny, and it's a great day and a beautiful day after Mother's Day. So a lot of things to be thankful for and a lot of things to be excited about. And it's a Monday, so a great way to start the week. Thank you for watching. Okay, so let me walk you through some of the hacks, tips, and tools that I have for you so that you can just, hit the ground running with some of these tips that I'm going to be giving you. I love it. Lori's telling me about Wizard of Oz, and she says they have flying monkeys there. Chris Collins, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's walk through some of these things. And I have a bunch of notes because I'm always over prepared. And then I'm going to also address some of the questions that Joe had for having him on the show. And one of the things that Joe had stated in the questionnaire that he gave to me that, for me to ask him or for us to have a dialogue about is, what do you do in the first 15 minutes on LinkedIn, or 30 minutes or 60 minutes? Because it's about, again, being consistent and maximizing your time on an extremely powerful vehicle. And if you guys think about LinkedIn as opposed to your other social media, okay, LinkedIn has a lot of title-driven people. And so it's not like your typical social media, like where it's all about friends or dating or so, it's not so much like you are socializing, but it's more networking. And so think about LinkedIn in regards to that. It is very title driven. It is very heavily corporate driven and company driven. So a lot of people that you normally would not engage with on Facebook are here on LinkedIn. And I say here because I'm on one of the LinkedIn platforms as my live vehicle today. Okay, so it is a very, very powerful vehicle in that regard of if you're a B2B and you're a title-driven type of company and your prospects are titles, this is the perfect platform for you. If you are also trying to get a hold of different contractors like recruiters and other point people, this is a really great vehicle to find those people. So segueing from that into my first hack or advice to you on LinkedIn is you can actually search people by title. So you can search them by titles. And now, again, this depends on the level of a LinkedIn that you have. And when I say that, I mean the permission that do you have a paid LinkedIn program or do you have a free one? If you have a free one, you may not have the ability to do these things. If you have a paid version, which I highly suggest, I get no money from LinkedIn. LinkedIn does not sponsor this, just so that you know. And this is purely on me working my network, getting me to almost 45,000 connections and seeing about a 10,000 connection growth every month. So this is me telling you how to do this. And if you had a premium version, premium subscription, one of the best benefits of a premium subscription is to be able to search people by title, area, meaning a state, city, and also you can also search by category. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can slice and dice and search so that you connect with the people that identify with your business or your brand. So how cool is that, right? Awesome. Okay, so that's one of the big, beautiful things about LinkedIn is the ability to search. And especially if you need to search by title or category business or different areas of the United States. Okay, so that's one of the big benefits. And then the other big benefit of LinkedIn is once you are connected to people, so you have a couple things going on. You can engage with them. So whether that is, through the instant message or direct message on LinkedIn, or you can also get their hopefully their business email, but some people put their personal email when they subscribe to LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a personal platform that a lot of times people don't put their business email on it because it's not, they're paying for it out of their pocket. So like me, for instance, although I can use my business email, I don't think I do, because I think when I originally set up my LinkedIn, I had to use my personal because I didn't have a business at that time. So now that I have a business, I can display my business email in there so that people can reach out to me directly, which I do because I make myself accessible. So in your personal email, and I should probably show you this so that you understand what I'm talking about, is you want to make sure that your content is accessible and that people can get a hold of you. And I will share with you my screen so you know exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. So what I mean by that is, and I'm going to try and grab this screen so you guys can see me point, is this box here gives my personal information. So you can edit that and you can display all the information that you want to display here. Okay. And that's what I mean by having information so that people have access to you. If you are trying to network on LinkedIn, you need to make it so that people can access you, so that they can reach out to you. They can ask you questions. They can say, hey, Kat, do you do this? Do you do SEO? Do you do social media marketing? Do you do branding? And that way I can respond to them and say, yes, 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 we do all of that. So you want to make sure you're accessible on LinkedIn with your contact information, okay? And it goes both ways because you can see someone else's contact information. And if you want to reach out to them personally, then you just send them a quick email, right? Yay. Okay. The other thing that you want to do, okay, so LinkedIn is a great way to stay top of mind for the people that you're connected to. So imagine LinkedIn being this huge networking vehicle, like you're in LinkedIn and we're all networking and we're all in this big networking pool, right? And so the way to stay top of mind for people is to post consistently relevant information that has to do with what you align with, right? What you align with, and then what is going to be a hot topic for the person that you're trying to target, right? And so staying top of mind on LinkedIn for your connections, because your connections will have the ability to see it in their feed. And so the more that you're posting every day consistently, the more they're going to see you every day. And I'll give you a great example. The one thing I hear all the time, now remember, and I'm not trying to be arrogant and I'm not trying to brag. Okay, so when I say this number, I am not trying to be arrogant or brag. So I got to my 45,000 connections because I post every day. The one thing I hear over and over is from people, they say to me all the time when they either see me or reach out to me or whatever, it's like, wow, Kat, you're all over the place. I'm not really all over the place. I'm just consistently posting every day and marketing, who I am and creating my authority and an expert in what I do. And so again, increase visibility to your future target audience by staying on their radar, by creating good content every day. And we'll talk about some of the content as we go through this list, and then I'll go through a list of talking about what is good content. Everybody says good content, but what is good content, Kat? I got your answer. Okay. Another hack that you can do is, and this one is kind of on the edge of, that's not really a good way to grow your email marketing list, is to grow your email marketing list, is you have all these contacts, you have their contact information, and some people dump that into an email marketing list. I say, that's probably not the ethical thing to do, because you want people to subscribe to your email marketing list. And if you manage and work your email marketing list properly, you can organically grow your email marketing list for people who want your information, and your open rate will be much higher as opposed to just dumping people in there. So my 2 cents on the email marketing list, not sure that is a route that I would go down, but that is an opportunity, especially if those people you're having a dialogue with say, hey, I like your information, Kat, can you share more with me? Then they want information, so dump them in your email marketing list. Then it's okay, right? Okay, so other things you can do on LinkedIn is you can do paid ads. You can. I don't know if anybody knows that, but you can. You can sponsor one of your posts on your business page. So you can sponsor a post, and that way you force it out there to a targeted audience that you want to receive that information. Okay. I will tell you that LinkedIn ads are a little pricey. So if you're willing to make the investment, just know it's going to go to a very targeted audience. And again, LinkedIn is a very title-driven program, So if you have the ability and you can do that, then by all means do it. But make sure you hire someone to do it for you if you don't know what you're doing, because there are a lot of nuances in there, and you want to make sure that your ad is really going to get somewhere and you're not just throwing money against the wall, especially if it's really pricey. And this is a little pricey, LinkedIn is, because it is title driven. It's a very niche audience. Okay. So the other thing is when you're posting content is to make sure that your content is talking to your future customers or whoever it is that you're trying to lure in. So case studies, videos, examples, testimonials, things like that are things that will lure people in. The other thing too, in regards to posting on LinkedIn, is make sure you use hashtags. I don't think people use hashtags enough on LinkedIn. LinkedIn on the back end has where it does track the hashtags. And in fact, it will send me an update and tell me that my posts are doing really, really well on this hashtag. And take a look. And then it will tell me, take a look at all these other posts that have the same hashtag, Kat. So hashtags really help you out on LinkedIn. So I would use hashtag judiciously. I would not make it spammy. I've seen posts where there's a crap load of hashtags. That looks really, really spammy. So just don't look and appear spammy. Keep it nice and succinct and look professional. You don't want LinkedIn to start looking like Instagram or anything like that. Okay. So the other thing with LinkedIn is you can go viral with LinkedIn, believe it or not. And some of the stupidest things I post on LinkedIn get a huge response. So I do a lot of videos. So outside of my live, I do a lot of videos. And some of the videos I do on TikTok, and I repurpose it. I put it on my other social media, of course. I'm not stupid. It's like repurpose it. And so when I repurpose my video on other social media platforms, some of them do really, really well on other platforms. So why not? So if you can get your stuff to go viral, all for it. And LinkedIn, because it is a growing audience, you can go viral. And I've seen where some people have very few followers, and then their posts will get like 10,000 views, depending on what the content is. So am I telling you to put content out there that's just going to get views and high? Well, that's a fine line, because you still want to be perceived as an expert. You still want to hold yourself up to your standard and the content you're trying to deliver. Don't just put content out because you want it to go viral and you're just finding crap to post out there. That would be the wrong strategy. Okay. Okay, the other thing that you can do is there are groups on LinkedIn. So you can join groups in LinkedIn. And some of the groups are huge. They have a huge following, and they're very similar to Facebook. If you have belonged to any of the Facebook groups, it's the same philosophy. It's just LinkedIn. Okay. And you can create your own group. You can start your own following and your own group. I might do that. Let me think about that. So you still have to work it. You still have to keep people engaged, and you still have to do things so that it's enticing enough for people to follow and stay in the group. Okay. I talked about this in another live. You can make a company LinkedIn business page. In fact, I highly recommend it. It's not going to get huge traffic when you first create it, but you will create a presence, and that helps with SEO for your business. If someone searches you, and especially if you populate all the information that LinkedIn asks you for, please do that. If LinkedIn asks for information, please populate it. It's asking for a reason, and it's for SEO. So don't skip a step. Don't leave anything out. And make sure you have your call to actions when you create your company page, and let people know exactly what you do. Don't just create the page. Don't put anything in there except maybe your URL, and that's it. That's not the way to maximize your LinkedIn biz page. Okay. And let me see, all of that I just covered. I wrote a bunch of notes. So, okay. I can say this again. Just like with advertising marketing, just like with making sales calls and anything else, it is a numbers game. The more people that you get in front of, the more people, the more likely you're going to connect with that one person who needs your services. It's not like you call 5 people and then 2 people need your service. I mean, you're lucky if that happens, or you have very good targeted lists. So the reality is, when I was a sales coach for 27 years, it's a numbers game. I had to make 50, 100 calls in order to get my 3 or 4 appointments. And posting and content on LinkedIn is the same thing. It's a numbers game. So the more people that you connect with, the more people that see your content, the more people that you reach out to or connect with, the more likely you're going to get future prospects, future leads, future business. Okay. And just know that they have to be the right people. So if you're linking into people, don't just link into a bunch of people. Make sure these are the best people that are going to be the best prospects. And if you're posting content, make sure the content identifies with your audience. Make sure that it's speaking to them, because you can't post a bunch of garbage and you're targeting a certain prospect list for prospects, and then your content doesn't match up. That's not going to weather well. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Avoid hard selling. I mean, I think that goes along the lines for any social media on any platform. You have to avoid hard selling. It's just, you don't want to do it. It's, we're long gone are the days of, hey, you're going to sell like, you're speaking, you're screaming to people. Those days are gone, because now are the days where you earn people's respect, you earn their business. And so that with social media, you can do that over time, and you can connect with people, and you can slowly earn their business and earn respect from them, because people want to do business with people that they like and that they start to get to know. They do not want to do business with people that bark at them, and tell them, buy here, get this 50% off, or, we're going out of business. This is the going out of business sale, blah, 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 things like that. Okay. And then the other thing is to periodically engage with your connections. You can't just make connections and not do anything with it. LinkedIn has an awesome tool where if people turn on anniversary dates for their positions, it shoots out, hey, wish Don a happy anniversary. He's been at, Don's Auto for 5 years, or hey, wish Samantha congratulations. She just got a new job and this is her new title. So LinkedIn has an awesome program on the back end that does that and push these out to you. So I highly encourage you to use those little tools and wish people a happy anniversary or congratulations on the new role. It even has happy birthday. So don't underutilize those opportunities that LinkedIn has. And LinkedIn keeps getting better and better and better. So LinkedIn keeps adding new tools for you to use so that you stay engaged with people. So the other thing that you can use, and I did a live on this by itself as well, is you can create articles. So if you're blogging, this is a great place to put those articles and have people learn more and read more about your content and what you do, which is super cool. And that's super awesome. And again, that helps with SEO too. So you will have a better SEO with that. Okay. So basically what you want to do with LinkedIn is, if you're not like me, I love saying this. Like, I get up, I get ready in my bathroom, and then I walk a few feet and I come to my office. So if you're like me, when you come to the office, I love saying that because it's too funny, because my bedroom's just like, 5 feet away, 10 feet away. Then I immediately turn on my LinkedIn and I start looking at my messages, and I start looking at my connections and what's going on, and I start working it a little bit. And then I go to my email and start doing that. And then midday, I pop in and I look at it again. And then at the end of the day, I look at it. So you can utilize and create your own strategy for LinkedIn, meaning, maybe it's 15 minutes in the beginning of the day, and you just go through it, you make some connections, you post your content, and you read through other people and comment, because you got to comment, you got to engage. Okay. So you're working it. Just like cold calling or, sales or anything else, you're working it. You have to work it. It's not going to organically just work itself. I find it interesting when I have clients that say, oh, I have LinkedIn and it doesn't do anything for me. Oh, well, what do you do on LinkedIn? Nothing? Okay, well, you're not going to get anything. You got to put in what you want out of it. And it's just like an ATM machine. I used this point of reference the other day with one of my clients. And what I told my clients is, if you put nothing into social media, if you put nothing, you're not going to get anything. You get nothing back. So if you put money in a bank, right? If you go to the ATM machine, you can get money back. Same philosophy. So same thing for social media. You got to work it. You got to put some time and energy into it in order for it to work for you. If you're going to do it organically, it is, of course, going to take a little more time because you have to work it. And if you put some paid ads into it, it will just ramp up the time for you. Or if you hire someone, that will maybe also ramp up the time for you to get what you want out of it. Okay. So let's see what else I have in here. Determining what's wrong. Targeting the wrong audience. Okay. So a lot of that, again, goes back to the content that you put out there. If you're just putting content out there just to get like big kicks or big views and stuff like that, and it may not be the right content for your target audience, then you're targeting the wrong audience. So keep that in mind, because I know that there are some people out there that post stuff because they want big hits on their posts and things like that. And that's not necessarily the name of the game, or that's not going to help move your business or get any leads or get anybody to respect you or get anybody to see you as an authority in your business or arena. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Because stunting, I call that stunting. Stunting is not always going to work for you. Maybe use it on weekends. Maybe let that be your weekend philosophy, because you want to be on social media every day. Sorry, I had to say that, because I do take a break. I take a break and I try to get the weekends to myself. Although I do find myself working Sundays, I do, but Saturdays I take for myself. So you should do the same. We've had a couple of guests that talked about taking time for yourself and making sure you turn it off, so that you have a healthy state of mind and you take care of yourself physically. Okay. Okay. So when you do post content, so these are some content tips for you. If you do post content, make sure you have an image. People like images. If you can't find a video, if you don't do video, then put an image. Video is king. I will tell you, I'm going to say it one more time. Video is king. People watch more video than they do anything else than dialogue or images. Okay. And there is a leader in the social media arena who or even, I think Gary Vee said this, I don't know. I can't remember who said it, but somebody high up, higher than me. And they said that in a couple of years, which that might have shortened with this pandemic, video will be the dominant posts on all social media. So if you're not doing video, you need to get on the bandwagon and you got to start to learn to do video and get comfortable with it. And there's different ways to do video where it doesn't have to be you on the video. So if you have issues with that, or if you want to learn some different strategies, reach out to me. I'll help you. Once again, I am here. I like to be a resource and I like to help people out any way that I can possibly. Okay. And then if you do link to articles, just make sure you're not just putting the link, like tease it up. Let people know what they're going to get out of that link. And if you haven't read the article to tease it up, you might want to read it. That's my suggestion to you. You're not going to be portrayed as an expert in your field if you don't read those articles and you don't give a little blurb as to what am I going to get out of it and why should I read it. No, nobody's just going to click on a link and read something that you just post without any dialogue or content. So keep that in mind, okay? And I have seen posts like that. And then also, if you're posting stuff and you're not using the hashtags, please use the hashtags. That's going to help you. Also, make sure that your posts are unique to you. So if you're doing a quote, put your brand in it. Add your brand. That way, if it gets shared, you're going to go a little viral there, or maybe awesome viral, So make sure you're doing that. LinkedIn does have analytics. It does not have analytics on personal profiles. Keep that in mind. And you can have, LinkedIn has an opportunity to be SEO. So you can work it. That's another training session, another dialogue in itself, as well as the analytics. Okay. So I think I got through all of my information. Again, Joe was supposed to be on it with me today. I don't know what happened, and maybe I'll hear from him later today, or hope he's okay. I hope you're okay, Joe. Maybe it was a little bit of confusion. I don't know, but his assistant booked it, so we'll see. Anyways, I'm here. I saved the day. We talked about LinkedIn. We talked about ways to stand out, and we talked about ways to grow your following. And I hope you utilize it for what it is worth. It's a powerful, powerful vehicle, but you got to work it just like anything else. It's not going to organically work itself. You can't just create a profile and people gravitate to you. That doesn't happen. You have to really, really work it. And if I think about all the social medias that I'm on, and I'm on all of them, but I personally don't manage all of them. I have a team that manages them. I'm personally on LinkedIn the most, and I personally engage and do a lot on LinkedIn, absolutely by far, hands down the most. So you pick and choose your battles, just like anything else. But remember, the name of the game is the more people that you can engage with, the more people that you get in front of for your business brand, the better for you. Just like cold calling, the same thing. It's a numbers game. Okay. That's it. That's what I got for you. I hope this was beneficial. Give me a thumbs up if it was, because I'd love to know. And I'd love to know if this was beneficial to anybody. I'm going to put my little, see, I created a little ticker. Isn't that cute? Anyways, I am here to help you guys any way that I can stand out and grow, especially during these difficult times. And, I saw somebody speak earlier today, meaning I get up at 3 or 4 in the morning and I watch videos and I learn from other people. And they talked about how somebody kept talking about, we wish it could go back to normal. We wish it could go back to normal. And she made a very smart comment. She said, it's not ever going to go back to normal. Never. And we should be talking about how we wish we could just move forward. And I love that. I was like, I'm going to steal that. So yes, it's all about moving forward. Like, what are we doing to move forward? What are you doing to prepare to move forward? Because we do need to move forward, because we do need to progress, and we need to keep going. So if you're down, if you're not feeling good about your business, if you are challenged, if you are struggling, reach out to me. I got 2 ears that I listen with, and I'm happy to listen to you. And I know the times can be tough, and I know that it's trying at times, but we got to hang in together, and we got to lean on each other. And that's what I'm all about. And so I am trying to have as many guests as I can to help support this system, this ecosystem, where we do lean on each other and we do help each other out. So if you have something that you want to share with my platform, reach out to me. Please do. I welcome it. And if there is anything that I can do for you, reach out to me. I put my phone number up there. I put both my websites up there. What else do you want from me? Connect with me on social media. I am on all social media. Coming back, by good times will come back. Oh, I love it. Phil, thanks for the comment. Phil goes, yep, new norm, not going back, but good times will come back. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we have to celebrate the little wins. We have to, because we're only going to get over this if we keep progressing and thinking positively and celebrating the wins. Thanks for the feedback, Phil. I appreciate that. That was awesome. Okay. So again, connect with me on social media. I'm on every social media that is available out there: LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, any one of them. Just pick one. Everything that I share with you guys is to help you stand out and grow. So I hope this was beneficial to you. If this is beneficial to someone else that you know, tag them and put them in the comments below so that they get this information. And stay home, stay safe, and stay positive. Drink lots of water and stay healthy. These are trying times, and we can get through it. I know we can. Catherine Gonzalez, great words of encouragement. Kat from Virginia. Good to meet you, Kat. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So as I always end this and tell you guys, you got this. You do have this, and I know you do. And we all just need a shoulder to lean on, and we need people to lean into. And I'm telling you, if there's anything I can do for you, reach out. I am here for you. And I will continue to do my podcasts, live podcasts, to help people so that they can get through this and that we can come out strong together. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. And until next time, you got this. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Stand Out and Grow. Check out all the notes and links at www.standoutandgrow.com. I am so thankful to you for helping this show continue to grow. I want to keep producing content that you want to hear, so please leave me some feedback. I look forward to bringing you more resources and information to help your business stand out and grow. Please follow us on social media and make sure you follow this podcast so you can learn more about helping your business stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. Until next time, you got this.
adBidtise helps businesses stand out and grow with affordable advertising options. We will help you make good business decisions so you can save money and not just throw it against the wall to see if it sticks. Get your free strategic advertising analysis today so you can see the opportunities to stand out and grow your business. Visit www.standoutandgrow.com offers page to learn more.